Hi everyone. Take a deep breath. Right now, in this very moment, you are at the most important decision point of your entire life. It's not about your job, your relationships, or your bank account. It's about a single, profound choice. Are you truly committed to being happy no matter what? For most of us, we've been conditioned to believe that our happiness is a product of our circumstances. We think, if only I had more money, I'd be happy. If only I had the right partner, I'd be happy. If only my life weren't so chaotic, I'd be happy. We spend our entire lives in a state of conditionality, waiting for the world to get it right so we can finally permit ourselves to feel okay. And then life shows up. It throws all kinds of curveballs at all of us. The betrayal, the loss, the frustration, the feeling of being stuck. And in those moments, we default to the story we've always told ourselves. This is happening to me. I am a victim of what's going on. But what if I told you that story is a lie? What if the greatest gift you could ever give yourself is to stop looking for a secret and start looking inward? Because the truth is, you find what you're looking for. You want to get sad? Go read all the negative stuff. It's there unlimited. You want to be happy? Go find all the free content around happiness, self-fulfillment, and positivity. It's all there. The evidence is abundant, but your searchlight determines what you see. This isn't about toxic positivity or wearing rose-colored glasses. It's about recognizing that you get to choose the lens through which you see the world, and that lens, that perspective, is everything. Your experience of your life is not determined by your external reality. It is determined by the story you tell yourself about it. Positive thinking is not about being delusional. It's about learning how to take control of your internal processes and understanding that your internal landscape will shape your external environment. It's a fight, a war for your mind. The single most powerful weapon in this war is your inner dialogue, that conversation you have with yourself all the time, even when you don't want it to be there. Most people have an inner enemy on repeat, a voice that says, I can't, it's too hard, I'm not good enough. You've got to get to a point where you stand up inside yourself and say, shut up. Your internal conversations are the blueprints for your life. When you put your energy into something negative, your body automatically responds, and you start doing negative things. But when you think optimistically and speak positively, you can literally speak those things which are not as though they were. You can say certain things out loud and make them happen. Your body and your mind are listening, and they will respond to your command. Every single day for you, it must start at ground zero, a place of humility, an open mind, and relentless protection. You have to be relentlessly protective of the information that you take in, the thoughts that occupy your mind, and the people that you surround yourself with. All of those things are influence factors. Think of it this way. Every time you leave your house and come back, you return as a different person. You're never the same. You're either coming back as a better human, more transcendent, more aware, more connected, or you're not. So, every choice you make is a vote for who you are becoming. But how do you keep going when the world tries to knock you down? You adopt a warrior's creed. You recognize that your emotions, that wave of betrayal, that wave of fear, that wave of grief, are temporary. They will come and they will go. When you realize emotions are temporary, it gives you the perspective to know that something better is coming. You don't have to fight the waves. You just have to learn to ride them. A warrior also knows that true greatness is forged in the forge of persistence and consistency. It's a mindset. It's not over until I win. People that make excuses are not connected to their destination. They don't have a goal. They have allowed themselves to become a weak link covered under the blanket of excuses. But you are a game changer. You are a change agent. You are willing to confront any part of you that's not speaking to your madly, wildly amazing future. What if I told you the pen has always been in your hand? You have been given the gift of writing the story of your life. The question is, are you writing a story that's going to be damn good to read? For too many people, their dream only requires them. It's not big enough. You are here to live an expanded vision of yourself, to do something that nobody ever thought you could do. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are, never developing them. They have skills and abilities, but if you don't nurture them, they will never serve you. Your gifts can take you many places. If you decide to drop your buckets where you are and develop your gifts, I grant you, you'll never ever be without. I grant you that your gifts will take you places that will literally amaze you. They will give you a feeling of competence and a larger vision of yourself. This requires courage. It requires you to confront, fight, and perhaps even fail, but that is infinitely better than settling for the comfort of remaining the same. Change is tough, but change is possible. As long as there's breath in your lungs, there's hope in your heart. Remember that the easiest thing you will ever do is earn $1 million. The most difficult thing you will ever do is to believe it could happen to you. We all want to be somebody. We all want to go somewhere. But the only reason you're not the best right now is because you don't believe you're the best right now. The greatest barrier is you, the one who doubts you. When you doubt you, every little thing that gets in your way turns you back. When you doubt you, all of a sudden, things just seem to be harder. You can't let that be the case. You have to believe in you. You have to believe in your ability. You have to believe that you can win. The pen is in your hand. So what are you willing to do that you've never done before? What are you willing to say that you've never said before? It's not about being comfortable 24/7. Comfortable is equivalent to complacent. It's not always about the accomplishment. It's about the effort. This is the year for a reset. This is the year for a restart. This is the year for you to re-engage with your dreams. This is the year for you to say, I am ready. I don't know your name, but I know you have a dream. And the sky is not your limit. The sky is your starting point. So, I ask you one final question. What price are you willing to pay to make the dream a reality? Now that you've got your mindset right, it's time to keep the momentum going. Subscribe to Clarity Mix and let's keep building that momentum together. See you in the next video.